What if I told you that the most dangerous word in marketing is not buy, not limited, not even urgent? It's free. Free doesn't just grab your attention, it shuts down your logic. It makes smart people act irrational, spend more money, and defend decisions they don't even understand. And the scary part is this: you fall for it even when you know it's a trap. So ask yourself honestly, when was the last time you clicked something just because it was free, and then paid for it later in ways you didn't expect? Free offers feel harmless. They feel generous. Your brain reads them as a gift, not a transaction. But neuroscience shows something uncomfortable. The moment you hear the word free, Ariely's MIT study showed the rational part of your brain steps back and the emotional system takes control. Behavioral economics proves a zero price creates an emotional spike stronger than discounts or rewards. Your brain stops comparing value. It stops calculating cost. It simply reacts. Free feels like safety. Free feels like winning. And humans are wired to chase wins, even imaginary ones. Before we go further, if this kind of psychology helps you understand money and behavior in a real practical way, hit like and subscribe right now. Not later, right now. Because everything you're about to hear is already shaping your daily decisions, whether you're aware of it or not. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Free offers trigger something called loss aversion. The fear of missing out on something free is stronger than the pleasure of saving money. Your brain doesn't ask, do I actually need this? It asks, what if I miss it? In your mind, not taking the free offer feels like losing. And humans are far more motivated to avoid loss than to seek gain. That's why free offers feel urgent even when there's no real deadline. Look at real life. You download a free app. You sign up for a free trial. No cost, no risk, just curiosity. A few days pass, a week passes, then money is deducted from your account. You feel irritated, maybe even angry, but you don't cancel immediately. Why? Because your brain has already justified the decision. Psychologists call this commitment bias. Once you say yes once, even for free, your brain wants to stay consistent. Canceling feels like admitting you were wrong, so you delay, and that delay quietly costs you money. Another example feels even smarter on the surface. Buy one, get one free. It sounds logical, responsible even. But ask yourself a hard question. Would you have bought two if there was no free label attached? Most people wouldn't. Ariely's MIT study showed people spend more money when they believe they're saving money. Free removes friction. It silences internal resistance. You stop questioning quantity, quality, and necessity. You walk out feeling clever, while spending more than you planned. There's also reciprocity working in the background. When something is free, your brain feels subtly indebted. Even when no one asked for anything in return, your subconscious feels a need to give back. That's why free samples increase sales. That's why free content builds loyalty. That's why free gifts push people toward upgrades. You don't feel pressured. You feel obligated. And obligation is one of the strongest psychological levers in marketing. Now here's a reality most people avoid admitting. Free offers work not because people are stupid, but because people are human. We like to believe we are rational shoppers. Data proves otherwise. The more confident you are in your intelligence, the easier it becomes to manipulate your decisions. Confidence lowers your guard, and once your guard is down, free walks straight in. So what's the real cost of free? It's not just money. It's attention. It's time. It's mental energy. It's future spending. Free trains your brain to chase short-term pleasure instead of long-term value. Over time, this weakens decision-making. You stop choosing consciously and start reacting automatically. And in money, reactions are expensive. Now let's talk about solutions. Real ones, not motivational slogans. First, build a pause rule. Any free offer gets delayed, no instant decisions. If it's truly valuable, it will still be valuable tomorrow. This single habit breaks emotional hijacking and gives logic time to come back online. Second, change the question you ask yourself. Replace, what am I getting, with what am I giving up? Time, focus, personal data, future payments. Force your brain to see the full exchange, not just the shiny label. Third, pre-decide your boundaries. Decide before the offer appears. No free trials without calendar reminders. No freebies tied to subscriptions. No downloads without a clear purpose. Rules protect you when emotions take over. And finally, track regret instead of savings. Stop asking how much money you saved. Start asking how often free led to waste, stress, or unnecessary spending. Awareness rewires behavior faster than willpower ever will. If this video made you rethink even one harmless-looking free offer, leave a comment with the last free thing that cost you more than expected. Share this with someone who always says, "It's free, why not?" Because now you know the truth. Free is never free. Hope this video got you. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Take care.